Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Mike Green. I'm one of the owners of 1A Auto. I want to help you save time and money repairing and maintaining your vehicle. I'm going to use my 20+ years experience restoring and repairing cars and trucks like this to show you the correct way to install parts from 1AAuto.com. The right parts installed correctly. That's going to save you time and money. Thank you and enjoy the video.
Okay, so part 1 of 2, replacing the multifunction switch on this 99 Suburban, same as any 95 to 98 truck, as well as the 99 to 2000 heavy trucks, and 95 to 99 SUV. Tools you'll need are pretty basic: 8mm 5/16 wrench to disconnect the battery, flat blade screwdriver, steering wheel puller. That is the one special tool you will need. Some millimeter sockets and ratchet, and a T25 Torx bit, and also something to cut some wire ties.
Disconnect your battery. You can see we've disconnected the positive battery cable here. That's an 8mm or a 5/16 wrench. You want to disable the airbag by pulling the fuse, which on this truck, it's number 10. Okay, airbag. So you want to use your little puller here and pull out the number 10 fuse. Okay, just a regular screwdriver, and there's slots right in behind if you feel with your finger. Okay, and you just put the screwdriver into the slot. Okay, and I just kind of work it a little bit, jiggle it, and you can see the airbag comes up. Then the other side, there's the slot. Okay, and your airbag comes off. Unplug the airbag, you pull this little locking tab out, and just pull like that, and your airbag is out. Next is your horn wires, which is this button here. Just you can kind of twist it and pull on it, and it comes out. Okay, so I'm removing this bolt. It's a 21mm bolt. Now I'm going to put on a steering wheel puller, and this is probably the one special tool you'll need in this project, and it's usually a pretty inexpensive tool to buy.
Okay, so here I'm just threading in the bolts for the steering wheel puller, and then I'll grab I'm going to tighten them up a little bit, and then grab my 7 or 5/8 wrench, and you'll see me pull the steering wheel off. This is the best way to get the steering wheel off, obviously. Okay, now you want to remove this lower panel. Okay, and you have to remove 4 7mm screws, one here, here, and then right under the parking brake release. Okay, and then after you remove those 7, you just kind of pull on it firmly, and it does have some clips that hold it in. Okay, so you can just disconnect this air hose here. Pulls off. Okay. And that kind of is down and out of the way enough. Okay. 2 T25 Torx screws, one to the left of center of the column. One's right in the center. There's 2 holes. And the one that's further away, tilt lever will just pull right out. Okay, it's just kind of pushed in. That comes down, and now you need a 4mm socket. There's a 4mm bolt here. Okay, and then if you go just up to the right, you can look up in there. There's a 4mm bolt right up in here. And that allows this to come up enough. Okay. I'm going to switch to a T25 Torx bit again. There's a bolt right here that comes off that holds the switch to the column. And then this is a little tricky. I'm going to take this bit. Okay, I've got a 1/4 inch wrench here, and I'm going to use it like this. Push it down into the screw. There's a screw on top here. Okay, that holds that switch on. Push it down in.
Okay, and here I have a ratcheting wrench, but obviously you can just use a regular 1/4-inch wrench, and then you can reach in there and undo it with your hand.
So now what you're going to want to do is remove this plate down here, which is 4 10mm screws. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, once you have that plate off, okay, and you want to pull this little piece of duct out of here. Okay. You're going to want to remove this red screw here, and then this black screw over here that holds the connector in. Okay, and those are both 7mm. You're also going to want to cut any of these wire ties that are tying that harness together. Okay, so now once you have your connector down here, okay, what you want to do is just put your screwdriver into them, and then the connectors for the multifunction switch actually slide forward and out. Okay. Forward and out. Okay, now we need to unplug the cruise control. And it's this little clip right here. It's plugged in there kind of like this, and then this locking tab is pushed in from the back side. Okay, to lock it. So you have to pull this locking tab out first, then press and pull that out. So I have everything unplugged. There's kind of this conduit here that I can just pull apart. It's kind of like a big piece of electrical tape. Try and carefully pull it apart. And there's my old switch removed. Okay, so here we are. Here's our original switch. Our new switch from 1A Auto. Obviously it's got this little mesh on here. Okay. You see everything's the same. It's going to bolt up all the same. One thing they did try and do is, you can see on our original here, it would appear that you have a bigger harness for that brake switch. Actually, I'm just going to pull it out, and you can see we got plenty of harness on the new switch. So ends the first part, and if you want to see the reinstallation of this switch, just check out our other videos for the second part. We hope this helps you out. Brought to you by www.1aauto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. Please feel free to call us toll-free 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet and in person.